All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakodash, and double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and citations to the elect. This is the brother lawyer from Great Millstone, Miami. And, hey, I want to do a lesson based off of Psalm chapter 9, verse 20. All right, it says, put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men, Selah. Okay, all right, and, hey, the rulers of this world, man. All right, the wicked elite. Okay, all right, you Edomites. Okay, all right, you Rothschilds and Rockefellers. All right, you people that run. All right, all these different secret societies and are part of all these elite families around the globe. Okay, all right, you believe that you're the Most High. Okay, you believe that you have power and control beyond what the Lord gave you. Okay, that you're the ones who put yourselves in power, and that your authority and say so on the earth is final. Okay, but according to biblical prophecy, that is not true. Okay, all right, according to the Bible, okay, and according to how the Most High set things up, okay, all right, you are but men. All right, and not only are you but men, you are the basest of men. Okay, all right, the seed of the serpent, cursed above all cattle, to go about your belly all the days of your life and eat dust. Okay, all right, and that's what the rulers of this world are getting ready to find out, man. All right, especially you wicked elite, you Edomites, man. You're getting ready to find out that you are not the Most High. Okay, all right, and that you've been under a strong delusion because of your own pride, which the Most High is the one who puts you underneath that delusion to show His power, the same way He did with Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Okay, all right, the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart and made him think that he was untouchable and that he was unstoppable and that he was God and that he had rulership and power and authority of his own. Okay, the Lord put that delusion in Pharaoh's mind to crush him. Okay, and that's what the Lord has done with all you heathens, but especially in these last days, you Edomites. Okay, all right, so that's what this lesson is going to be on, man. About how Esau's God complex, okay, is going to be crushed, okay, and that the Most High, He's the one who sets up authority over the earth, and at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai is going to be the one that the Most High sets up over the earth and gives complete authority to, okay, along with the 144,000, okay. All right, so with that, I want to start here with Psalm 9 and 16. It says, "The Lord is known by the judgment with which He executeth; the wicked is snared in the work of His own hands." All right, Higion Salah, okay, which the wicked in the Bible, okay, are the Edomites. All right, Malachi chapter 1 tells you they are the border of wickedness, the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right, and the Lord is going to be known. All right, in the day of the Lord is going to be known. All you heathens are going to know the Lord, man. Okay, all right, it says then that's why when you read the book of Ezekiel, all right, it says then shall they know that I am the Lord, man. The heathens are going to know who the Most High is, man. All right, when He comes and executes judgments upon the kingdom of the Edomites, man. Okay, and delivers His elect. Verse 17, it says, "The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all nations that forget the Most High. For the needy shall not always be forgotten, and the expectation of the poor shall not perish forever." All right, so the Lord's gonna bring you low. The Lord's gonna destroy your kingdoms, man. Okay. All right, and the expectation of the poor and needy shall not always be forgotten, man. All right, and who are the poor and needy? Okay, the Israelites, beginning with the elect. Okay, all right. Our expectation is that Yahweh Shai is coming back to deliver His people. All right, the remnant of His people, and set up a righteous kingdom upon the earth. Okay, all right, to rule forever, man. Okay, all right, to deliver us from the snares of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. All right, so we're not gonna be here forever, man. And our expectation is gonna be fulfilled, man. We are gonna see our desire upon our enemies. Verse 19, it says, "Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail; let the heathen be judged in Thy sight." All right, and the Lord is already doing that. Okay, through these prophecies and these different plagues taking place upon the earth, the Lord is arising, man. All right, the Lord is stirring Himself up, man. But guess what? When it's gonna be fully consummated, when Yahweh Shai comes back in those chariots, man. Okay, all right, to completely dismantle, all right, whatever, however much of the New World Order, all right, these Edomites get to accomplish, the Lord's going to completely obliterate that, man. Okay, all right. The Lord's bringing you is going to bring you heathens down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. He's going to put the minds of the kings of the earth against one another. All right, to send their armies to the valley of Jehoshaphat to try to fight over the resources and over dominion over the earth. And right in the middle of all of that, all right, Yahushua is going to pop up in the chariot, man. All right, in the fathership described in Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, man. Okay, and evaporate all your armies, man. Okay, turn them into nothing but dust and smoke by fire. Okay, verse 20 it says, "Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men." Salah. Okay, all right. So the Lord is gonna put you heathens in fear. Okay, all right. He's gonna put his fear upon the nations of this world, and they're gonna know themselves to be but men, man. All of their devices are gonna fail, man. Okay, their NWO is gonna fail. All right, their desire to have everybody, CHIP, that's gonna fail. Okay, all right, to control the resources of the earth, that's gonna all fail. All right, Yahushua is gonna rain on your parade, and it's not gonna be raindrops. No, it's gonna be fire. Okay, the Lord will come with fire in His chariots as a whirlwind to render His anger with fury and His rebuke with flames of fire. Okay, now this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse verse 12. It says, "Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed His whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem," all right, which the Lord is getting ready to seal His elect. All right, when the Lord hath done this, this is what the Lord is going to do. All right, unto the king of Assyria. All right, which the king of Assyria, all right, is a metaphor in the scriptures. All right, for Esau, Edom. Okay, and his power structure. Okay, the ruling elite. All right, it says, "I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks." Okay, so when the Lord is getting ready to seal up His elect, okay, the remnant of His people, the Lord is gonna punish the king of Assyria, man. All right, you so-called powers that be, which that's a misnomer, okay. All right, because you are not the powers that be. All right, you're just the powers that the Most High set up on the earth right now, man. He's the one. The Lord's the one who gave you the dominion for now. Okay, the only power that be is Yahweh. Okay, and His Son Yahweh Shai, whomsoever He gives authority and dominion to. Okay, verse 13 it says, "For He saith by the strength of my hand." And that's what Esau Edom thinks. That's what the ruling elites think. They think it's by the strength of their hand, man. All right, it says, "By the strength of my hand have I done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. And I have removed the bounds of the people and have robbed their treasures. And I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. And mine hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people. And as one gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth. And there was none that moved the wing or opened the mouth or peeped." Okay, so they have a God complex on them, man. In their minds, they think that it's by their strength, by their wisdom, by their prudence, okay, by their power in their own might within themselves that they've been able to accomplish such great exploits over the earth, okay, and gain dominion over the people of the earth and over all of its resources, man. And nobody else was able to speak up against them. Okay, well, verse 15 it says, "Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it, as if the rod should shake itself against him that lifteth up, or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood?" Okay, so the Lord is describing the rulers of this world, the kings of the earth, all right, the elite. He's describing you as axes, okay, and as saws that are in His hand, okay, to hew down the people of the earth. You don't have power in and of your own self. It's the same way you have a so-called lumberjack. They have an axe. Okay, the axe can't boast itself against the person that's swinging it. Neither can you elites, you Edomites, you heathens. Okay, all right, so-called Illuminati. All right, you can't boast yourself against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, because it's the Lord that's really using you. You are clay in the potter's hand, as it describes in Romans the ninth chapter, man. Okay, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? And you're the vessel unto dishonor. Okay, all right. The vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, whereas Jacob, the Israelites, are the vessels of honor. Okay, and the vessels of mercy. All right, and those are the people that the Lord's going to give dominion over the earth when it's all said and done. Okay, verse 16 it says, "Therefore shall the Lord of hosts, send upon his fat ones leanness." So the Lord's going to completely strip you of your prosperity and of your glory. And under his glory he shall kindle a fire like the burning. I'm sorry, shall kindle a burning like the burning of a fire. Okay, so your kingdom, all right, especially Babylon the Great, all right, namely Babylon the Great is going to be completely destroyed by fire. All right, but you also have other Edomite powers on the earth. Okay, Gog and Magog, Russia. Okay, all right, the different countries and nations of the NATO and EU. All right, they're also going to be hit by fire. Okay, of the nukes and of the chariots. All right, it says, "And the light of Israel shall be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame, and it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day, and shall consume the glory of his forest and of his fruitful field, both soul and body, and they shall be as when a standard bearer fainteth. And the rest of the trees of his forest shall be few, that a child may write them." Okay, so the Lord's going to destroy your kingdom by fire. Okay, all right, and there's going to be a mass depopulation of Edomites globally. Okay, it's going to only be a small number of Edomites that survive this destruction that's coming. Okay, and that population that survives is going straight into slavery. Okay, all right, so the Lord is going to make an example out of the kingdom of the Edomites, man. You Edomites walk around the globe with a God complex, man, and you can see it because when you just type up the word God, okay, you could just look this up, man, on Google. Who do you see? The face of the so-called white man. All right, you look up so-called Jesus, which is supposed to be the Son of God. You see what? The face of the so-called white man. Okay, God and his angels. Okay, you see what? The face of the so-called white man. All right, you bunch of idolaters, man. You bunch of blasphemers, man. Okay, the Lord's gonna completely destroy that whole ideology, that whole mindset that you have, you Edomites have. The Lord's gonna rip it apart. Okay, in the day of his wrath. All right, this is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand of the word, I'm sorry, and the demand by the word of the holy ones," right? Which the watchers are the angels. Okay, the holy ones are the angels. All right, it says, "To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men." Okay, this world belongs to the Most High. He's the king. Okay, he ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men. Okay, and that's what you Edomites are, man. Okay, that's who you wicked are, man. The council of the wicked. You are the basest of men, and the Most High has given you the dominion over the earth to show His power. Okay, one of the reasons for a punishment for His people, but also to show His power when He completely eradicates you. Okay, when He takes you out of power, man. All right, and the ones of you that survive are going into slavery. Okay, all right, the kings of the earth, man. Scriptures talk about how the Lord will bind their. Well, matter of fact, I gotta get that in Psalm, man. All right, these precepts gonna keep coming out, man. Okay, all right, Psalm chapter 149, and it says in verse 5, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory." Well, matter of fact, I gotta start at verse 4. It says, "For the Lord taketh pleasure in His people." Who are the Lord's people? The Israelites, man. Okay, and in these times, the elect of the nation of Israel, the Israel of the Most High. Okay, the remnant. Okay, He will beautify the meek with salvation. All right, and again, who are the meek? The Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel, Yahushai's disciples. They're the ones that's going to be saved, man, and He's going to beautify them with salvation. You heathens are not meek. Okay, you Edomites are not meek. The scriptures say, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that holdeth the height of the hill, that saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground?" Okay, that's your mindset, man. Okay, all right. So the people that are going to get saved in this coming destruction are the Israelites, man. All right, verse 5, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, man. Okay? So the people that survive this coming destruction, okay, the heathen that survive the coming destruction, all right, along with their kings and their nobles, will be bound with chains and fetters of iron. Why? To be servants. Okay? To be servants unto the true rulers of the earth, which are the saints of the Most High, man. The Israelites, man. The elect of the nation of Israel. That's why in Daniel chapter 7 it says, let the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, man. Okay? In verse 9 it says, to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord. Okay? This is Isaiah chapter 47, just going even more into Esau's little God complex, so called. All right. It says, it says, Isaiah 47 and 5, it says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. All right. And this is talking about the daughter of Babylon, in other words, the Edomites, man. Okay. You can read that in the book of Psalms. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy, and upon the ancient thou hast very heavily laid the yoke. All right. So look, the Lord's people, the Lord was angry with his people, and that's why the Lord gave his people over unto the hand of the Edomites, man. Okay, and how did the Edomites treat us, man? With no mercy, with no pity, with no respect. Okay. All right, verse 7 it says, and thou hast said, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. It says, therefore, hear now this, thou that are given the pleasure. So Esau, all right, especially you elites, y'all don't have the mindset that you're going to get judged for these actions that you've done to the Lord's people. Okay, you didn't lay it to your heart. You didn't consider the latter end of it. That's why you're continuing on with your wickedness, man. Okay? All right? With your with your GR plan, all right, your great R plan, all right, with the NWO and all the other counsels and plots of the wicked. Okay, it says, therefore, hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Okay, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. So the mindset of the rulers of this world, the Edomites, man, the rulers of the power of this world, okay, the rulers of the powers of this world, the rulers of the darkness of this world, Salakia, their mindset is that I am. They believe that they are. They don't acknowledge the Most High, and the scriptures tell you that, man. The Most High is not in all their thoughts, man. Okay, all right. The term I am exclusively belongs to the Most High, man. All right, that's why he told Moses, I am that I am. All right, but when we call upon the name of the Lord, we say he is Yahweh. Okay? But you Edomites actually have the mindset in your heart that you are the Most High, man. And it tells you that in Isaiah the 14th chapter, I will be like the Most High. That's why you have surveillances, technology everywhere. Okay, that's why you're trying to track everybody with your devices. Okay, that's why you always manipulating food and DNA. Okay, all right, you try to control the narrative in the minds of people. All right, you've destroyed the trying to destroy the natural order of things. All right, you've whitewashed the images. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. Okay, because you believe that you're the Most High. You believe that you are the I am, and you are not. Okay, okay, verse 9 it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, man. All right, so for all of your enchantments, for all of your wickedness, all right, for all of your cruelty against the Lord's people, for all of your deception, these two things shall come upon thee, the loss of children and widowhood, man. All right, destruction shall come upon thee, and thou shalt not be aware, O Babylon. Okay, you're gonna have to suffer punishment for this, man, for trying to take the place of the Most High in the minds of men. Okay, verse. I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself. I'm excited, but anyway, this is Second Thessalonians chapter 2. Um, Next precept, verse 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Okay. All right. And what's that day that it's talking about? It's talking about the day of the Lord, man. All right. There had to be a falling away first, which was 70 AD. We fell. All right. We were casted out of Jerusalem. Eventually, we lost our heritage. We lost our nationality. Okay. We completely became not a people. Okay. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, which is Esau, Edom. Okay, and in these times he is being revealed, and that's why it tells you in Obadiah, the first chapter, it says, "How are the hidden things of Esau searched out?" Okay, all right, how are his hidden things sought up? All right, verse 4, it says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is the Most High." And that's why we can find images like this all over the internet, all over the world, plastered, man. All right, painting himself out to be the Most High, man. Okay, portraying himself like he is God. Anytime you speak against them, they want to strike your videos and stuff. You know why? Because they want to be the final authority. They want to be the final say so on earth, man. The spirit of the serpent. All right, contradicting and blaspheming, opposing what the Most High has already set up, man. Okay. Verse 5, it says, "Remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things? And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time." Okay, and so we're living in the times where the Lord is revealing. Okay, Esau, Edom, he is being exposed. His skirt is being lifted up, and you can go to Nahum, you can go to Isaiah 47. Okay, you can go to Obadiah chapter 1 that breaks those things down, man. Okay, that's why the Lord has set up the prophets. Okay, to expose these demons, man, to expose their wicked agendas and their plots, man. All right. In verse 7, it says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." All right, so who was the mystery of iniquity? Esau, Edom. Okay, all right, and he was already working back then during the time of the Romans. All right, but he's also working now in these last days. All right, until he be taken out of the way. Verse 8, it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed." Again, the wicked, Malachi chapter 1, Esau, Edom, "whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders," man. Okay? All right, so this man is not the Most High, man. He is a liar, he is a deceiver. Okay? "And with all deceivableness and of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved," man. Okay? All right, so the Most High is getting ready to destroy this man's kingdom, and take him out of power. And eventually, okay, in the kingdom, after 1,000 years of slavery, he's going to be eradicated forever, man. This race of the Edomites, they're going to perish forever. Okay? And I believe that's in Job, the 20th chapter, man. Okay? All right, scriptures talk about how he shall perish as his dung forever. Okay, so your time is almost up, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures say in Revelation the 12th chapter, it says what? The devil coming down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, and the wicked elite know their time is up. That's why they're pushing forth all these agendas so hard. Okay, they're coming out with more pestilences, man, more different um, laws and legislations just popping out. Popping them out left and right, signing them left and right, man. Okay, all right, they're moving forward with their digital currency agendas, all these things, man. Okay, because they know they have a short time. So right now they're scrambling to see if they can, see if they could finally bring their plans into fruition. But the Most High is gonna interrupt their devices, man. Which the scriptures tell you that in Job chapter 5, it says the Lord disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, man. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. Okay. All right, this is Sirach chapter 36, verse there you go. This is Sirach 36 and 10. It says, "Smite and sunder the heads of the heathen." I'm sorry, the heads of the rulers of the heathen, that say there is none other but we. Okay. And who are the heads of the rulers of the heathen? Let's go to Psalm. Okay, Psalm chapter 80. Let's go. Psalm 83. All right, let's see. Let's see who's the head of all this wicked counsel. Psalm 83 and 1, it says, Keep not thou silent, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All right, so they done got proud. They done came together, and, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and have consulted against thine hidden ones. So they taken counsel against the Israelites. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay? So they want to cut off the Lord's people. The Lord's people, it says, For they have consulted together with one consent, and they are confederate against thee. So the Lord is taking what they're counseling against us personal. Okay? The Lord is taking their counsels against us personally, man. All right? Verse 6, it says, The tabernacles of Edom. Okay, so he's number one mentioned, man. Esau, he's the ruler of the heads of the heathen. And the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the 1948ers, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Okay, Ashur is also joined with them. And they have hope in the children of Lot Salah, man. So Esau, man. All right, the so-called white race, which really he's red. Okay, the Ishmaelites, you so-called Arabs. Okay, Moab. All right, you got your Chinese, the Hagarenes. All right, Gabal and Ammon. The Ammonites are the so-called Japanese, and Amalek, the 1948ers. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, those are the Hamites. Okay, and Ashur. Okay, all right, which are the Assyrians. Okay, the people of Iraq. All right, so they've consulted against the Lord's people, man. All right, the ruler of the heads of the heathen, and the Lord's gonna smite the head of them, man. All right, because once you take out the head, you take out everybody else, man. So when the Most High takes out Esau, all these other heathens are gonna fall right along with him, man. That's why in the book of Obadiah, which is a judgment against Esau, it says what the day of the Lord is against all the heathen, man. Okay. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15, it says, For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Okay? And mind you, again, this is a prophecy against the Edomites, man. But again, Esau is the head of the heathen. All right, he's the ringleader of it all. So when he goes down, all the heathen gonna go down with him. That's why when Babylon is destroyed, the scriptures talk about how the kings of the earth, the great men of the earth, they're gonna weep and wail. The nations gonna cry and weep over Babylon when Babylon is destroyed, man. All right, because Babylon is helping keep all these heathens and their empires and their kingdoms and their cultures afloat, man. Okay, Edom is using Babylon to do that. So when Esau is taken out of power, all right, these heathens gonna fall right along with him. Okay, all right. So that whole God complex and having everything in control is going to be thrown out the window, man. You're going to be known to be but a man. All right. Isaiah 14, verse 12, it says, For how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? All right, which Lucifer means light bearer. Okay. All right. Dealing with you so-called illuminated ones on the left-hand side of this world. All right, you Illuminati. Okay, son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? And that's what Esau did, man. All right, he went around the world weakening the nations, man. All right, conquering the world. Okay, all right, and you're gonna be brought out of power, man. All right, it's not literally talking about it's the spiritual demon Satan falling out the sky. No, it's talking about these elites being knocked out of power, man. Okay, it says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High." All right, and Esau has done that with his space stations. All right, with his satellites. Okay, all right, with his aircraft. All right, it says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. All right, who are the stars of God? The Israelites. Okay, so he's exalted himself above the Israelites. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation and the sides of the north. That's North America. Okay, which is the seat. Okay, of his authority. Okay, Babylon the Great. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, man. And again, he's done that with his technology, his rockets, his airplanes, his spacecraft, so on and so forth, right? Okay, he has a satellite surveilling the Earth, surveillancing the Earth. Okay, it says, "Yet shalt thou be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, man." All right, so you're gonna be brought down to hell, which hell represents a low place, man. Okay, hell is a condition. It's not a place that you go after you die and burn. Okay, all right, it literally means the grave. It's a condition that's played out upon earth, man. That's why people say I'm catching hell or I'm going through hell. All right, it's a condition. Okay, so Esau is gonna be brought down, man. Okay, he's gonna be brought down to a state of death. Okay, going to be brought into slavery. All right, it says, "They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and shall consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that didst shake kingdoms?" Okay, so when Esau is brought out of power, man, all right, you elites that survive, man, the people are going to be looking at y'all, man. All right, the other heathens going to be looking at y'all some type of way. Like, this guy, how is he brought down to, to the ground, man? That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? This powerful man who was once in esteem and highly exalted, he's brought down to the ground too with us. All the kings of the nations, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. Right, because when after the heathen serve their punishment, they're gonna be able to enjoy, their lands and enjoy the earth. Okay, it says, "But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under foot. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned," man. So you're going to be totally casted out of the earth, man. The Lord's going to destroy the seed of evildoers entirely, man. Okay? You're not going to be able to enjoy the earth after 1,000 years of slavery like the heathens are, man. Okay? It says, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities," man. Okay, so the Lord is gonna cut off Esau, man. All right, "For I will raise up against them, I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord." So your entire line is going to be cut off from out of the earth, man. Esau is done for, man. Okay, you're going to be known to be but a man, man. The scriptures tell you what, Psalm chapter 75, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's go to verse 4. It says, "I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn." Okay. All right. So the fools, who are the fools, man? You heathens. Okay. All right. Especially you Edomites. Okay. His wisdom perished from the prudent. Okay. All right. It says, "And to the wicked, lift not up the horn." Again, the wicked are the Edomites. And the horn represents power. "Lift not up your horn on high, speaking not with a stiff neck." Okay. Which all of their agendas they're pushing in the earth is them speaking with a stiff neck, man. All right. Talking about their NWO, and we have to control, the carbon footprint and all this other dumb shit they on. Okay, we have to track everybody and put technology in people and ration out the bullshit. Okay, all right. The Lord's gonna throw a monkey wrench in your plan again. Job chapter 5, man. Okay, "For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. Okay, but God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture. And he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them." Okay? So the Lord is the one who's responsible for putting somebody in power and for taking out somebody of power, man. All right? He's the one in control, man, not you. Okay? All right? Which the scriptures say what? Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and that their dwelling places unto all generations. All right, they call their lands after their own names, man. Okay. Well, guess what, man? That's your inward thought, man. And the scriptures talk about how the thoughts of the wise are vain. Okay. But anyway, going back to the point, it says, but God is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. All right. So the Lord is the one who dishes people out their judgment, man, their portion. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the Lord God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked shall be cut off. Will I cut off, man? But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted, man. Okay? So all the power of Esau is going to be cut off, man. All right, but the power of the righteous, man, the horns of the righteous is going to be exalted, man. All right, so Yahweh Shai is going to be exalted. The 144,000 are going to be exalted. The remnant of the nation of Israel is going to be exalted. Okay, the Israelites are going to be exalted, man. But the horns of the wicked shall be cut off, man. Okay, so with that, hey, you want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect. Kwame Asheral on the Bible Ball. Shalom.